Trade is one of my favorite ways of playing Stellaris, and it just keeps getting better and better with every update and DLC. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up trade builds and the key things you need to do in the game to increase your strong. This will allow you to accomplish anything you want in the game, like tech rush or military build-up, maybe even galactic conquering or diplomatic dominance. The build we'll be using is the Krusty Krab.
No, this is Patrick.
For me, Shattered Ring is a must. Found you on a Shattered Ring, and we'll get into why. Thrifty for trade, merchant guilds, mainly because we'll get more trade from traders as a council position, and then something new, galactic creators. We'll be using specimens to get even more trade. Then of course, fanatic xenophile for that more trade value. I'll be running through this in more detail as we're playing. The other picks are up to you. Now we'll be playing on my standard settings, Grand Admiral, mid-game scaling with tech and tradition lowered and pop growth increased, just so I can show you quicker. I play a lot of games, so I speed up the settings, but this is still possible in your games. The only thing that will change is the timings. Okay, so here we are. Why Shattered Ring? Well, firstly, trade district. They give trader jobs, which give us a base of 10 trade per job, and we can get a whole bunch of them without having to use commercial zones. And with merchant guilds, the council position will buff up trade value from these traders per skill level. You might be wondering why galactic creators? Well, we do get initial specimens, and I did kind of try and reroll a bunch to try and get the one that does give us trade, but I don't know if we can actually get it. But yeah, these specimens can give us trade outputs. We're going to want to do as many anomalies, artifact analysis, big sites, and maybe stealing / trading to try and get trade ones, as they can go crazy. In terms of tech, if you don't really get anything that's too good, take techs that will unblock the blockers for your rings when we get them, and a Hydra base is always a must, as well as a bit of economy. The start is going to be quite slow, but we will work our way through. We will take planets as we can use them later on, but we do get ring world preference, which only lets us go on rings. We have gone thrifty. It's a trade build. Always go thrifty, and we're going with a tech focus because I can't help myself. We got intelligent and natural engineers, but you could put these traits as anything. I recommend non-adaptive, as you can't sell anywhere anyway, and deviance is pretty nice. The first thing we're going to do before we play, come over to policies and edict and switch over to isolationist for the extra unity. We want to switch over to it straight away so that in 10 years, when we can change back, we can go to mercantile, get more trade value, more trade. Now we do have quite a bit of money, so we are going to buy minerals so we can get going with building our economy, and we will build a few alloys and just see if it balances out nicely. Yeah, pretty nice. We still want a bit of energy income because we have a lot of blockers, and these blockers can give us alloys and minerals, which could help us expand quick. But the first thing we want to do is just rush down colony ships while trying to find anomalies. We need as many anomalies as we want, and Galactic Creators does give us more anomaly discovery chance and more specimen output, which buffs the trade output. We do get this unity from jobs, but we're not going to get unity from jobs, as we'll be using the mercantile tradition. Remember to build your colony ship as soon as you can. More money. I think the first thing we want to do is build alloys, as I have done a test game, and we did struggle to get science ships out, star bases to expand. Alloys is going to be a slight bottleneck for this build, but the first thing you will want to do is mercantile. This is the be-all and end-all. If you finish it, you get cool trade stuff. Just take trade. And habitable world survey, we will just take the unity, as we really want to get to adaptive economic policy as soon as we can. Once we take this, we can go over to government and then policies. We can come down to trade policy and switch to either consumer benefits to get consumer goods and energy, or marketplace of ideas for energy and unity. This is what we want. We actually do need quite a lot of traditions. The unity buff is substantial, as you saw that went from 12 months to 3 months. We do lose out on energy. That's fine. We can stop buying the alloys now, since we will get the alloys up and running from here. And here's where you could maybe min-max to grab just the statecraft cancel XP so that you can level up your cancellors ready, then get the council position. It was a bit slower, but we're going to go it because why not? It's funny just getting max leaders really early, and they can give you hefty trade bonuses if you get lucky. A lot of this is RNG, but because the build's so strong, if you don't get lucky in one sense, it doesn't matter because you might get lucky elsewhere. We're not going to pop the agenda yet and just wait 8 months to get that XP and then do the agenda. Now we're going to switch over to Forge Capital once the industrial district's done, so you get those alloy jobs. And we can now build the last colony ship. Money. Then we can start looking at building science ship to keep surveying. We don't want to actually expand too much, as when we find someone, we can't really survey. We just want to slowly survey out to try and get as many anomalies, dig sites as possible. First contact, we will just be cautious because of that, and we can now grab XP, and then we will launch the agenda and we will level up, and they get trade value. We will take trade value. Then the next agenda, we're definitely just going to want to unlock the council position as soon as we can, and now we can start building a little bit of science. Now while the rings are colonizing, we do want to clear at least one blocker, because then we can build a district, and it's going to be a trade district. Just speeds it up slightly, and as you can see, we are building up some nice anomalies as we slowly survey out. Any robot techs you're going to want to take, because we will want to go cybernetic ascension Ascension, as that's going to buff up our trade even more. You can go over Ascensions, but I would recommend that. So our first science ship is up. We're going to look at the traits. Now either do anomaly discovery chance or anomaly research speed. We definitely want to do anomaly discovery, and then we'll just set them to survey and hope they find more anomalies. We're going to build another scientist so that we can get the max free. We have gone our leader as a officer instead because they can get more trade value, and we can use all the scientists on the field instead and more discovery chance for you. So all we want to do is survey at the minute. We don't want to do the anomalies, as the AI could take systems and stop us surveying, but we can always come back and do these anomalies. So we just want to survey. We can get the Grand Archive tech, but there's no point rushing it down yet, as these specimens aren't going to really help us too much. We just want trade value. That's the main thing we're trying to maximize for the scientists. And of course, you can expand out a little bit. You grab choke points and a dig site, perfect. So now we're going to try and actually finish Mercantile. I'm going to go on the left first. The cloaks provide more trade value, and then we'll get an extra trade job. Mercantile's just so good for trade, especially trade rings. Okay, now there's colonies up. We'll instantly want to build a trade district because we don't want to just work as colonist job. We want to work trade, as even though it's 0 stability because we haven't cleared any of these blockers, trade doesn't get too affected by the negatives, as you can see here. So we can just spam trade on these and get the pop growth going. Also good with Hydro base, we can start building those and building star bases to put them on. That's why we needed the alloy, just to help us like sort of expand out. Didn't build one of those in my practice run, and it was tough without the alloys. Once the trade district gets built, you're going to want to get rid of any colonist jobs and rid of artisans, and then switch over to an urban world, which gives 20% more trade value. So we just generated 15 trade from this otherwise useless colony. Look at all these anomalies and dig sites. Yes. Now we'll get extra trader jobs, and we can probably stop working in enforcer. Honestly, bureaucrats can go eventually. We could just replace admin office with a research lab soon. And to be honest, we don't really need farmers. I'd rather work the clerks, as they do give trade value and trade value percent, which will add up. Let me just stop selling as much and just build up more star bases with that alloy income. Robot tech we see, robot tech we take. So I'm kind of just expanding to block us off here. And once we max our star bases, you can come over and activate fortify the border. We have a massive cap. And remember, we've also gone materialist, that you can switch this out for anything. This is because we're tech rushing, but also because we are oligarch. We get more council experience gain, more fun, and effective council skill +2, which is going to really help with director of trade. Our trade's going to skyrocket once we can expand the council. +10% trade value, very nice. More anomaly discovery chance. It's all going well. Something will probably go wrong. Now we are going to want to find someone and be friends with them to make a trade fed that we can get unity, consumer goods, and energy. But for now, we're just setting the groundwork. Look at all these anomalies. And we have found an acquisition. I don't know how. We're just serving. But we can get 75% tech or 1,000 energy. We may as well do that. What did we find? Oh, it's just triggered after we got it from our civic. Okay, that's a bit odd. More trade value again. Remember, this trade does propagate down to your other urban worlds. We could hire leaders that have the trade rate, but we really want the unity for the minute. We just want to put max leaders into scientists and also finish Mercantile for a further 10% trade value and less market feed. And we can get an Ascension perk. Because of how much we need unity, we're going to go one vision for 10% more. And we're going to build another city district. We do want our tech to start slowly increasing. Once this early game is over, we can go full on tech. It gets mental. Okay, next we have a choice. We could either kind of finish off statecraft for more council speed, which means more XP, or we can wait and get the galactic archivism tech, go down archivism, which is going to give us more anomaly discovery chance, as well as a bunch more specimens, but also unlock an agenda, which is going to let us discover more dig sites. And since we're going quite well on the surveying, I think we wait for this unity to finish, then finish Grand Archivism because we got 75% towards it, and then we'll spend the unity. You don't actually have to spend the unity as soon as you get it. You can wait a little bit. Now remember, whenever you look at text, you come over here and look at any text you need. So we do need improved deflectors, which just came up, so we should grab that. Grand Archivism tech. We also should clear the blockers to get 25% habitability and help pop growth bunch. As you can see, we're already at 269. This does start off quite slow, but it's just going to keep ramping up. We now have factions. It's important to come over and just see what they're doing. Can you get your approval up with any of them? We can just promote these both as well, because why not? Okay, since our alloys are pretty set, we can actually... Oh, ancient caretakers hate us. Don't worry, we will be going cybernetic soon. Yes, we will come over the capital now, just to get 10% more research jobs. Is also science. Expand the council finally. Director of trade. We're going to put now our level 3 leader that's been leveling up on there. So that's giving us 1.2 per trader. And as we go up, it's going to go even further. And we got the effect council skills. This is pretty much level 5. And unluckily, we don't have a trade leader here, but we do have a cancel agenda speed, so we will grab them. And we will just stick them on the planet so they can level up more. And we can now go archivism for more anomaly discovery chance. And because we expanded the cancel, we can put astute observation on, which is going to give us more chance of finding archaeological site survey. Now, honestly, finishing this off isn't probably worth it. So we're going to grab the cancel agenda speed effective cancel skill so that we can just level up our direct trade more. As you can see now, 333 trade, growing. We finally found encounter. We will do it. We do want to now start thinking about getting a trade feds. We need to find someone to start improving relations with them, and obviously always take advisor if they're in the council for more trade value. Everything is just trade value. You can see all the different DLCs paying into the trade. It's mad. What we're going to do is clear as many decrepit tunnels to get more alloys so we can start actually thinking about building the Grand Archive. Okay. They are here. Please be kind. Take Ross now down. We get more council agenda effect duration and less empire size, which is nice. Thing under 100 lets us just do these traditions and text really quick. And then we are going to grab tech ascendancy for 10% more research speed. We need to kind of start catching up with tech now. We will start building more city districts to spam out science on our capital. While leveling up, you can also create scientists that will be good at different things. So this one's going to be our excavation. Then we have anomaly research speed, and you can see which ones are going to do which. As you can see, because we haven't met contact with them, we can still survey. I don't know if we still have a chance to get anomalies. I'm presuming we do, but I could be completely wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know. And while you're typing, make sure to subscribe because at 55k subs, we'll finish off these damn achievements. 15% left, but there are very difficult ones left. I'm not looking forward to it. So we're going to go down the archaeology, as we will be able to just do dig sites that aren't in our systems. And then we need diplomacy. We also do need to think about cybernetics, but fine. All fine. We can also build our Grand Archive, so we may as well go do that. Okay, now we have a chance to find an archaeological site plus 100%. This is going to last really long. And we can get more council XP and effective council skill. Director of trade is going to pop off, and you're going to give us more trade value. You can see where this is going. We're up to 550 trade. This also buffs up our unity. It's mental. And if we had a federation, it would also buff that up. If we do want to not randomly elect, unfortunately, because unity, we do not want our trade person being our council leader, because we want them on our capital. Let's elect you. We should continue to survey, even though we do have a lot of anomalies. We need more. Oh, we found a ruthless capitalist. That's not bad. Both like trade, improve relations, establish embassy. Literally, we'll do every pact, gain trust, and we found the creator order. Perfect. They're so good now. We'll guarantee you're independent. Want to build this trust up so we can do a federation. They're at minus 48, but hopefully that builds up over time. We're going to want to go down diplomacy as soon as we can now. Union of Bears. Hello. Okay, diplomacy now, just so we can get form federation and probably want to start grabbing favors, as they're going to be really stubborn about the federation, I reckon. And we could probably actually go now Mercantile, as that's going to give us more energy and unity, I reckon. No, it went down. Oh well, let's get 10% trade value. This is also why we want them to be an officer. Remember that trade districts also give artisan jobs, so we can actually just build one to get more trade and more consumer goods. Eventually, we're going to not work any of those, as consumer goods will not be a problem. But as you can tell, the minute it is a problem. And the Grand Archive has been opened. We get a bunch of unity, so we can actually start forming federations when they like us enough. It's at minus 36. Let's, yes, click all of the buttons. You will be our best friends. You will be our friends. What planet are you on? Ocean as well. Yeah, migration 100%, because we actually have ocean worlds here. And yeah, we can start now activating. We get stability, science, more minerals and jobs, more science. We want trade. Ones that give trade are insane. Now, to be fair, the new treasure trove thing, what? Origin, yes, gives a lot of trade value relics within that origin. It would be good to go, but also trade rings are just so good. I'm not sure what one's better, but that's something to think about. We are kind of just cut off so much by moving in this pattern, but they still don't like us enough. Form a federation. Is trade better? Minus 14, so we just need 3 favors, but we need to get there first. 20 months, we can start getting them. Also, we can now colonize elsewhere, which don't have the consumer goods. Well, money can just fix everything, I think. We do want to make sure, yeah, we're the only ones growing. We do not want anyone else to grow. Starholds is great because it helps with our rings. We keep tech, and we need that federation. Our consumer goods will be sold 1 billion fold. Not even exaggerating. Oh, we should just improve with all spare envoys as well. Okay, minus 8 now. Oh, it's so close. We should be there in no time now. It's already won. The Stonk League shall be formed today. Now watch. Look at the consumer goods. Oh my gosh. It's just so strong. Now we just need to go no consumer goods. These can just work elsewhere. They're going to be a bit sad to start with, as they don't have a job anymore. Not my fault. Maybe it is slightly. But yeah, we are reaching our power. And remember, Federation also gives us trade value as we level up. So we do want to put a leader in here. Oh, we'll be at capacity though. Wait, to be fair, Czech team does not do anything. So yeah, you will just go here. We can now also just switch over to militarized economy. If we ever make alloys, it's going to be better. And we may as well throw on leader experience gain as well, right? Who cares about consumer goods? And yeah, we can just be rich and just mass sell consumer goods or monthly sell them. Depends what you want to do. Okay, we're at 944 trade, 27 years in, 258 science, which we can just start getting up. Like we can literally just build tech everywhere. And we can also set our species rights to academic privilege, which will give us 10% more research points. But the negative is consumer good upkeep. I don't think we care. No, we just lost like 20 a month. We don't care. We need machine template systems, and now they want us to do something. Sure, we need to colonize. What? Lol, what the? Oh, over here. They want us to colonize a planet where we have 0% habitability. No. I mean, to be fair, it can just become raid. We will do that. I've actually never had this event before from a full empire. I do not know what it does. So we finished this dig set. We didn't actually get any specimens, but that's fine. We move on to the next. Let's finish off archivism with our Martini. Gives amenities. Yeah, this update kind of broke amenities too. Like, you do not need to care about them if you have specimens. It's so stupid. More commercial efficiency, more research speed. Direct trade is level 5, and we're also getting +2 here, so that's level 7, and then +2 here, we're at 9. We're pretty much getting 3.6 more trade. But yeah, now we can just focus on tech. This is before year 3. It starts off slow, but look at us. You could pump one of these into alloys if you wanted to go to war and do tech. You literally have the entire galaxy at your feet, and we can do migration treaties to get more planets that you've slowly been exploring and serving towards. Going to finish off archivism. It's going to give us even more specimen output, so when we eventually get more trade bonuses, it'll be very nice. And now we can go down flesh is weak, but then get even more trade. It keeps scaling endlessly. It's so good. And any minor artifacts we get, we can just discover more specimens with artifact analysis. Still no flipping trade though. Remember, you can trade for specimens. The AI don't seem to get many early game because they can't do anomalies. They can do dig site. Oh, and we're just getting gifts. Thank you. And we'll just get arc furnaces too, since that tech is starting to go through the roof. Diplomacy is also now finished. So, I mean, you could literally just go down Cosmogenesis right now if you really wanted to. It's so stupid. We're just going to go to Federal Galaxy for more opinions so people love us, and we can maybe just like subjugate. I don't even know. Again, no specimens from the dig site. But we'll just go do another one. There's another one up here. This is so stupid. We'll just get a Dyson swarm going because we have unlimited unity and alloys. I mean, if it's ever a problem, we can just buy them. Cruisers. So peaceful. And you know what? Let's just get more XP going. And we can get integrated cybernetics. It's just going to take 26 months, which means more XP and more trade value from our leaders leveling up. Oh, more trade value here as well. Where are we at now? 1,118. Oh, we haven't even done the anomalies. Oh my word. Okay, we can't actually go cybernetics yet because we need integrated cybernetics. But we should be able to get that soon. We'll just save up unity for when we get it. Oh, yeah, we're growing random pops. No. You don't want to stop that. You go over your policies and allow population control, and then just select crabs. I'm going to do that with the rings because I do not want the other pops growing. And this may as well be the crabs because, oh no, we'll eventually get habitals, I guess. Federation has leveled up 5% more trade value. It has slowed down a little bit because we're mainly focusing on tech at the minute. But we can grab another civic. We could change into megacorp. I've never done that in a video. You don't have anything. You also, oh. The only issue is we do lose the trade value from traders and the specimen output. Oh, we can't because we have galactic creators. We can't switch. That makes the decision for me. But you could if you didn't start with it. And then we definitely want to go meritocracy, more alloys, more science, more trade. Actually, not more trade, it's a resource. But still, what we're going to do. We get to change our council, which is pretty nice. Research speed, we want the trade. We kind of do want the creators archivist. Then 5th upkeep, though. Can we get rid of that, really? I do want as many officials as possible. Your Ministry of State, because look how much trade we would lose otherwise. And then we get to put you on the council. What is our research speed at the minute? 93. That's pretty good. We are cybernizing at the minute. We definitely want to deregulate the industry. Less upkeep from job. We remove unity from jobs, but we don't care about that. That's why I always forget to put nutritional plenty on. It's really good if you can afford it. And we can. More pop growth speed and happiness for more food upkeep. Oh, I did mess up here. You want to put the highest level leader on director of trade just for the extra trade value. We do need augmentation centers to start converting our bot. And we just got a specimen. It's awful. That is bad. I just put automate only for excavation sites, and it's going to a system that I can't even see. The game is cheating. Well, they got blocked, so we'll never know. Oh, I thought it would be trade. It's not giving us trade value. Okay, do we want specialist worker or ruler output for 5% for everything? Well, we're not really doing too much for workers, so or tech. Yeah, we have 5 pops on that planet they told us to go for. They just react positively. Okay then. Oh my gosh. I just want trade value from one of the specimens, please. Energy credits from jobs. Really? Really? I don't have any. You have a specimen. Trade value. Oh my gosh, please. Give. Yes. Oh, 13.5% more trade value. That is huge. If you think how much we've been like happy over, like this increase is only 5% and I've been going crazy. Oh my gosh, we're getting so many now. All the anomalies, we have to start doing them. Country build speed. Oh no, we found the chosen. So many people, so many specimens, everything's happening. I guess we prepare for galactic domination with supremacy. Oh, they've got a specimen. It's rare, so I'll take it. We'll buff up stuff in that category. Okay, so since we're getting trade only from aesthetic wonders, we can actually go to policies, the exhibition focus, and buff up aesthetic wonders. I don't care about any of the other things, though. We will do that. But communities yet? Let's get more trade. Trade is the one thing that just scales massively. Like every single DLC seems to add something that just buffs up trade. It's mental. Why have I got so much crime here? What the? Oh, they've got there's a criminal megacorp. No. Oh, I hate criminal megacorps with a passion. Yeah, we have 50 years in. Our tech isn't huge. It's mainly because most of our jobs have just been put into crime. Oh, and we definitely want Museum of Wonders. It'll give us 15% more wonder output. Even if we just get one trade specimen, we'll buff it to the moon. We shut down the holding. Yay. I forgot. We can create templates. We'll take less amenities from jobs as that doesn't matter anymore, and then grab 25% more trade value. I completely forgot, but the trader enclaves, you want to get a consultant because they give trade and their own position for more trade value. Oops. Oh, we can dig for a specimen. Oh, trade value! And it's in wonders. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I promise you done. 56 years in. Kind of got carried away. I just... These games are really fun to play. You're just so rich, you don't have to worry about anything. I guess we just got prosperity now. Is our last edition? Buff us up even more. Trying to get our alloy up. Our science is pretty good. Like, we got pretty decent Corvette. Oh, and we can get a relic. I don't know if you say no, they come back. So I'm just going to take the relic. Passives are pretty good. We just got the Voidwind Plague. We just search for a kill. Yeah. I've got 3 peacekeepers. Minus 60 crime. I hate the stupid crime people. Reducing crime by so much. We've discovered a cure. So that's how you beat the mid game. Well... If you can afford to do that, just do that. I've had some comments struggling against the void worms. The cure seems like the best option. I was building up a fleet to fight them, but apparently didn't matter. On that note, you can clearly see we are just very far ahead of everyone. We have so many resources. We are rich. We don't have a single vassal. We probably could have done that, but we can just to get even more. Like, we're getting so much trade. Let's favorite trade and just see what happens as we are just mainly working tech. Oh, you know, 5,500. Well, you got 2 trade specimens, but like it just stacks. Okay, final value here. Eugene Krabs is still in charge. 6,909, almost 7k in our capital. And if we did get mega engineering, we could remove the interloper to get a 4th section, as well as turn them into proper rings and get even more trade going. This build just continues to scale, being a little bit lazy and just not done much. Wait, I can actually just make vassals from proposing. Wait, am I that strong? Only with a Great Reef, because everyone else is dying or a vassal. This is how you play the ultimate trade, and it just can get crazy. And I'm wasn't even too lucky. You get some good specimens, I guess, and a decent spawn, but you can literally just do this with 1 planet if needed and just make vassals for alloys and raw resources, as well as getting us a lot of trade. I get a lot of damn achievements. Check out my video where I try and get every single Grand Archive achievement in 1 run. Yes, it's possible. Click here to find out how.